Okay, everybody, I'm going to testing out a mod. It's called NoHud. Now, in the main game settings, I have everything turned on. So we're just going to select a reserve here. That's the one I was testing it on earlier. Or actually, it was this place I was testing it on earlier. Man, I'm telling you. Okay, I don't have those. Let's do Leighton Lake District. Okay, as you can see, actually, hold on here. Let's game. Multiplayer name tags off. Tutorial hints on. Spotting offline. Let's turn that on. Just so I can show you that it's working here. Breast toggle, aim toggle. Tracking zone. Okay. Now, normally it's particle glow. I just thought I'd go with glow. The particles, like I don't like this game has so much going for it that I don't want, like it would be nice if they just, like I can turn everything off, but the unfortunate effect of it is that you still have that E prompt come up, which really annoys me. But anyway, let's just take a look at the See, I'm pressing C right. The toggle key is C. It turns off my entire HUD, which I don't have active. Like I have turned on. Like if I turn my mouse on, if I press C, it turns it all off, see? So right now, obviously it's all on. Let's press C to turn it off. My map shouldn't show. Okay, good. The unfortunate thing is that even though it hides the E, I can still track. See, I just pushed C again, and it just gave me. Let's turn off the cone. I don't like the cone. Let's turn track effects off. Need zone icons. Audio cue visualization. Let's spline outline off. Let's just turn it all off. And I'll show you the difference down to highlight. Spatial tracking cone, definitely turn that off. POI icons, turn that off because it'll show up on the map, like on the game. Need zone icons. Leave that on for now. Aim, toggle, yeah, definitely want that. Hide hunting HUD. That's okay. Now there's the hunting HUD. Now if I press C, it'll turn it all off. Now the only problem here is there's no, I'm going to press C again. See, that is so difficult to see. But that is a track right there. Very difficult to see. So, in this particular episode, we're going to shoot an animal, if I can come across one. And see if I can track it through blood. See, all I'm really wanting to do is get rid of the I want to be able to track realistically. I don't want to have any of these glowy icons, nothing like that. I want to be able to track naturally, not and increase my skills so I can track better. Where that track of that hoof mark was really quite light, and I really had to take a look at that to see the mark. Well, if I increase my skill set as I go along, that mark will become darker, it'll become more full. And that's what I'm looking for in this game. You don't need these glowy icons. Now, in earlier testing, I came across the AI in this game appears to be realistic in the behavior. But I found it a terribly large amount of deer grouping earlier on the railroad tracks that was just up here, I believe. And it was unusual to see a grouping of such a large group. Now, I'm only going to wing. I know I shouldn't be doing this, but like I said, I'm testing out the mod. And I'm just going to wing. I'm going to tap the bum of one. And if I'm able to. And then, see if I can't track it through blood. Or what I'll do is I'll shoot for the hind quarter, one of the back legs. The upper part of the back leg. See if I can't track it through blood flow. I mean, we should be able to track, like right now, I mean, I should be seeing other, like hoof marks. I should be seeing track marks. No one can tell me that there's, I should be seeing old track marks. And I should be able to decide what's newer. There are the tracks. Now there should be a covered bridge over this way, which I came across this unusual grouping. I might have something right there. No. Okay. Which is really it was an unusual grouping of deer. It's just ridiculous. I mean, it was so large that no matter how good of a shot I am sometimes, I couldn't miss. I just could not miss. There's no way the grouping was ridiculous. I've never seen a grouping of deer so large in my whole entire life. Unless you're talking a migration, then yeah, you'll see a huge amount. But we're not talking migrating here. It was right there. I mean, there were like 30, 40 deer right there. It was insane, that amount of deer. I should be seeing tracks here, guys. I really should be seeing tracks, old and new. Like, why doesn't this game add this into it? Okay, we got moving here because of the down. But I should be seeing tracks. And I'm not seeing diddly squat. It's like, I think the developer really has to look into, if you want to make this terribly, it's just not the AI that will make this game realistic. It's also through tracking. Sure, I see the occasional scat here and there, but I mean, I'm not seeing trails, real trails, and there should be trails. And I should be seeing hoof marks, and I'm not seeing squat. Now, the soil isn't saturated, so it's like it's not a muddy. It's not muddy. Like that's an old track, but I mean that seems to be a general appearance of a texture that's placed down on the map itself. Like you know how the basic layer type like. Real-time tracks. And this is what the game lacks. Sure, it has tracks. If you turn on the... See, that's identical to the one back there. See, that the track should be realistic in the mud. Or in dirt, or scuff marks on rocks, stuff like that. I mean, but instead, see, I've turned off the tracks in the menu itself. So if we go back to the menu, system, game, hide, hunting HUD. No, I don't. Okay, data, spotting, outline, no, I don't. Audio cue visualization, don't need that. If I hear something off my left, right, back, I'll know. Don't need that tracking cone. Track effects on. Whoa, there we go. We got a moosey. He just burped. Yeah, like I said, there was about 30-40 deer here. They were all in this area right here. Just jam-packed. There should be scuff marks. There should be, you know, realistic things going on here. Let me just make sure I got my tracking on. Or maybe that mod turns it off itself. Totally regardless of what I have turned on here. Track effects glow. Tracking cone. Don't need the cone. Audio cue. No, I don't want that. Spotting outline. Down the middle highlight. The reason why I don't like, I'll normally have that turned off for the most part, is because, I mean, that's the point. It's tracking and finding the downed animal. Otherwise, you will be heavily fined for not claiming your tag. Alright. Like the simulator has so much going for it. Okay, there's the glow. See, but what? Okay, even though I have it glowing there, right? Where are the markings? Obviously, this is the trail he took. So, now if I press C, those should disappear, I think. Okay, they're not. In fact, they're not disappearing, okay. But if I, like I said, if I can, let's turn it off. See, there it is, there's the imprint there. Hidden. But that, see, the foliage should be squished into the ground itself, right? Yeah, see, it's very difficult. Right there, look. The better at tracking I become and the higher skill set I choose to pump into it, those should be really showing. I should be seeing better trails, everything. But these glow marks, man, I'm telling you. since he is just walking normally, he's not trotting, he's not... I should be seeing tracks. Because he is following the trail. So, I should be seeing scuff marks, moss being removed. I'm not seeing squat. Oh, this dev has such a wonderful simulator right now. And it's like they could really pump in the realism. I suspect the deer's following through here. Let's see if I'm right. Let's turn it back on. See if I can get a... That is the... No, he's not following down. He's just going right straight through. Okay, let's turn it off. There should be track marks there. Right here. Should be track marks. I'm not seeing any track marks. I would never see that. Don't you find that just a little unusual how that track mark is moving with me? That is such an unusual... I should not be tracking with me like that. Does this have to do with this mod? No, I mean look at the tracks. No wonder I can't see the blue track. That's not accurate track. Holy crap, man. I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, I should. I wish the dev would really work on this. For this. It would add so much to this game. For people who really want to hunt. Okay, he could be making his way down toward... What time of day is it? Where's the sun? Oh, man. Okay. Can't tell where the sun is. I suspect over there. Always sets in the west. So, sun right there, it's noon. Anyway, doesn't matter. Alright, there we go there. Wish there were... This game is just gorgeous. It offers up so much. I'm not seeing the path he's taken, but right there. Like I said, I need to track. I don't know why the tracks are still showing. I guess the HUD doesn't get rid of everything, I guess. But I hope it doesn't get rid of the blood. No, okay, there's, yeah. when I was testing earlier, I know I tapped one, and I was trying to track it. And there was no blood anywhere. I could not track the damn animal. I knew which direction he went, or she went, but that was all I could. I mean, there was no blood whatsoever for me to track with. Why isn't there any tracks through here? Maybe it would end up causing too much of an issue for computers. I don't know. May require, instead of being able to play the game on a low-end system, that it would really bog it down, maybe. I really don't know. No, absolutely no tracks here. No tracks here. Yeah, there's a lot of rabbit around here on this map. So you'll hear a lot of rustling going on. I think the devs could do a lot more for. Look how that track is. Yeah, the devs could do a lot more for this. See, good track there. Good solid track there. Now that is most likely rabbit track. Nope. Really odd that they're all huddled together like this. Look at that. Maybe a mixture? Okay, well. Got something there. Yeah, we got a small group of them. Some female deer that I'm not seeing a buck anywhere in there. Like I said, I'd just like to, there's one right there. One right there, one right there. One right there. There's a buck. Oh, man, testing out this mod's gonna hurt my feelings a little bit, but what a herd. We got a good herd here. Another buck there. Wow, amazing how many there are. Yeah, they're definitely, I'm gonna go up here. Well, from the show of the tracks, you know there's a lot, but you don't know how old they are, so I'm gonna head up this way. Take them from above. Look at the cracking in the mud. Now that is well done, guys. That is cracking right there. Yeah, see, there's no imprint. And there should be an imprint. Zero imprint here. Damn it, I wish devs would do something like that. There we go, there we go. Oh boy, I don't like doing this. That buck. See, I would just rather just watch him. This is gonna hurt me, doing this. I know it's a simulator and all that. I get it. But the realism in this game makes me feel like I'm really encountering real life here. They're all huddled down in there. That really bugs me. Anyway, let's get on with this instead of me crying all the time. Grow a pair of balls, Mike. It's a simulator, leave it at that. Don't want to spook these guys. Yeah, this game is really quite realistic in the way they like I said, for me to see if this mod is going to work as far as tracking blood, like I said in the last, you know, before I even recorded this mod, I did play it for a little bit to test it a tad. There's different versions of it. Ay, ay, ay. Do I even dare? I'd rather shoot a buck. There's a buck right there. That baby right there is... He's not full. Alright. Let's see if I can't. Look at them. Boy, that's quite the herd. Heading directly to where I popped them in the bum. Now normally, if I do sometimes, you know, hunt in this game, I'll make sure what my first shot will kill it. But there are often times it doesn't happen that way. I'm shooting actually with a pea shooter, to be honest. Yeah, try bringing down a moose with this rifle. Forget it. Unless you're lucky. The caliber of this weapon is horrifying. You really got to strike an organ. There we go. We got blood. All right. See if I can track it. Hard to tell exactly. Those are little rabbit feeties. Yeah, little rabbit paws. That buck could have. I mean, shoot him in the FM like that, it could end up. Well, I mean, it could end up crippling his his movements for sure. But depending on how deep the bullet, if it hit bone, if anything, if it just went and cleared, ricocheted off the bone and cleared out the other side, sort of thing. Then yeah, I mean, it'll heal. He'll be in a little bit of pain, but he'll heal. Give me that blood. And from the amount of blood, that's a very low amount, so it's going to be a little more difficult to hunt them. You can't pick up any blood out in here. It'd be easy for me to... That's okay, I'm not going to shoot you guys now. I've already did my bit. Yeah, we've got some good tracks here. As you can see, they're imprinted, so which is good. I need to know... Come on, give me my blood. I need to see the blood. A little bit of rabbit poo there. good imprint there. Okay. Anyway, Mike, start looking for the blood. Man, oh man. What are you guys, crazy? Yeah, see, he could have swam off across for all I know. Yeah, curious. Where he would have... Alright, I'm just going to take a stab at it. Go, little fella, go. Go, little hip hopper. I'm not going to harm you guys. Honest to goodness, I'm not going to harm any of you now. Alright. Gonna do zigzag. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Back and forth. Let's just hurry this up a little bit. I should have watched him, but I mean, but the amount of kick this rifle had, the recoil was a little, quite a lot actually. That was way too much recoil. This particular weapon. I swear, I'm shooting with a 22 here. Oh. Do like I said, zigzag. See if I can't pick up on the blood. Like I said, there's no way. I mean, because of the recoil and I didn't bring it down fast enough, he could have went straight for the water and just went over. Went through. Washed off that blood. Could end up picking up a blood trail up that way, but no way of knowing. I couldn't keep track of where he was. zigzag pattern here. See if I can't. You know, getting this is building crushing. The way they all, what I did catch as far as them taking off, they all took down through this area here. They honestly did. They bolted right straight through here. Yep, no, they did. They bolted all through here. I mean, it would take a long time for me. Just by luck, I might come across the blood. There we go. Yeah, because the way it, once I shot, I noticed them all just bolting towards this way. Alright, so we got this, the last point. Last position. Boy, oh boy. See, that's just lucky. That's just me being lucky. I think that's just me being really lucky here. What was that I just heard? How could you not pick me up, little deer? Look, I'm right here, guys. How could you not pick me up? See, when an animal gets injured, they'll most likely stick close to a source of water. And as soon as you get injured, you become thirsty, so. I mean, they'll bolt off, but they don't want to go too far away from the source of water either. Maybe that's what starts happening, is you start getting thirsty when you're injured. And that goes for animals, that goes for humans, that goes for... every kind of living creature out there. I could be way off my mark here. I don't know. Or I could be totally wrong, talking on my rear end. I mean, that's a possibility as well. Yeah. I didn't injure him enough in order to create a solid blood flow, so he can, you know, go 30, 40 yards before he drops another drop down. So, that drop is over here, wouldn't it? Oh boy. Yeah, that was up here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, where would he go? Okay, so he ran up and around, came through there, ran here, he could have passed up through there. I just traveled through this area. Like I said, I mean, he was bolting anyway, so. Yeah, see, that could be his track there. That's leading that way. Which way are those tracks heading? Yeah, no, hold on. Yeah, no, that's where he's heading. That's where. Don't know, to be honest. Run, little guys, run. I'm not going to shoot you anymore. I mean, look at the distance between the first blood drop to the second. I mean, that was quite a distance. And I didn't pick it up anywhere else in between, so not that, you know. Yeah. There. Okay, hold on. I know I popped him in the butt. So, I think it was right hind quarter. These tracks are too close together. These are just walking tracks. These tracks are not bolting. Like if an animal gets shot, they just don't. Like that blood drop does not make sense to me. It's not making sense to me. Alright, so that blood drop is made by... Does this make any sense? No, see, that's a pattern there of a the deer walking there. This here. Be nice if you guys stop running around. Hello? I'm over here. Okay. Yeah, see, that blood drop does not make sense to me at all. There are no tracks indicating. That's Scott. Hello, boys and girls. Yeah, I'm over here. Yeah, see, this doesn't make any sense to me. This movement is not making sense. And that blood trail back there to the tracks here are not making sense to me. I mean, where are the tracks leading up to? I mean, like, here are tracks. See, these are just trot marks. They're not. These are just deer taking their good old time. But yet, yeah, this is just not making any sense to me. There's the blood. Okay, that could have been him here, coming to here. The next set of tracks is this way, or he trotted through here. And I'm not seeing any of the tracks going up with the glowy little light thing there. So that's making no sense to me. This is just not making any sense. It's like after the blood drop, he's just simply disappeared. None of these tracks are making sense to me. The blood. Yeah, it's just not making any sense. Or maybe you're watching this and going, no, it makes sense, okay. Then please, by all means, leave it in the comments. I mean, I'll definitely, if you have any information to help me out in my tracking, please do, man, put it in there. I won't take offense to it, believe you me. It'll just help me play simulator better, that's all. But I do know that for me to come across his blood, like the wound could be so superficial that that's all he's bleeding out right now is just those two drops there. Those two, it could have closed. The wound could have closed. So, yeah, no, there's still wet for me to figure this out. Yeah. Now, I have played a game in the past where I've had everything turned on, and I was able to track properly with the blood, but I mean, I don't like having all these hits, you know? I would like to be able to track real-time marks, tracks, stuff like that, blood tracks, everything. I mean, you know, the breaking of branch, stuff like that. I mean, I would really like to learn that stuff, to be honest with you. Yeah, it is, right now, if I come across another blood splatter, it's gonna, that's just gonna be pure luck on my part again. Just like the last one, it's just pure luck. Like it would be, see, it would be really difficult to figure out, like even if this, you gotta be kidding me. Is that the buck or this, he got his neck. There he is, guys. Wow. Oh, I hit him hard there. Right in the intestines. Wow. Wow. That was lucky, guys. That was lucky. Okay, let's turn off the HUD again. That was lucky. Seriously. That was pure luck. Not a drop of blood anywhere to indicate to me that... Wow. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. As you can see, the HUD does work, and you can turn it off and on. But bye for now.